and welcome to my channel. This is Brie, and today we are doing a recap of my football tournament trip that I went with my oldest and my family over the weekend. So let me just take this. After I did the cash planning, I did cash planning, I think. Yeah, I did a cash planning. After I did this, I went back and got this template on Canva and added all the budget, what I had budgeted for every day and for each category. And then when we came back from the trip, I went in and did the actual. I was just keeping notes in my phone of how much we were spending and how we were also paying, because I realized that we couldn't pay everything cash. So we had to use Chase, Amex, and I knew I was going to use the Starbucks just so I can collect my points. So that's what you have. So I paid using cash. I used our Chase, I used my Amex, and I used my Starbucks card to pay. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see. But yeah, so as you can see, there is day one, day two. Wait, does it look shifted? It does look shifted. It looks shifted. Oh, weird. Anyway, so you can see there's day one, day two, day three, and a little summary over here. So day one, the hotel was $299.51, and then coffee, I budgeted $20. We ended up spending $64.64. And the reason why is that on Saturday we were running late leaving the house, so we didn't get a chance to eat breakfast at home, so we had to stop at Starbucks and get breakfast food there, which meant we had a big breakfast and a small lunch. We had the lunch at Costco, and we only had like hot dogs and some salsiccia pizza. And we were at Costco just because we were getting gas, so we took advantage of us being at Costco to get lunch. And then for dinner, I had budgeted $100 for dinner on day one, and we spent $78. And then for snacks, I had budgeted $20 for snacks. We ended up just spending $3.35. And then gas, I had to fill my tank twice on Saturday. First before leaving, and then second when we got there and we were driving around town. We were kind of getting low, so we had to refill our tank on Saturday. We didn't spend anything in parking, we didn't spend anything in admission fee, we didn't spend anything for the housekeeper. And the Knick Knacks, I had budgeted $18, but we ended up going to Walmart to get things like water, some fruits, and a couple of basic stuff, some toiletries. I think one of my kids forgot the shower sponge, so we had to stop over there and grab them something. I can't remember what it was, but yeah. So on day one, we budgeted with the hotel, we budgeted $598.51. We ended up spending $614.67. So we went over budget on the day one by $16.16 is how much we went over budget on Saturday. Then on Sunday, the second night, was $239.40 for the hotel. Coffee, I budgeted $30. We spent $27.30. There is no breakfast because we were having breakfast at the hotel. And then lunch, I had budgeted $65. We ended up spending $21.85. And then dinner, I budgeted $100. We spent $55.55. And then snacks, I budgeted $20 and we spent $13. There was nothing budgeted for gas, and we didn't spend anything for gas. We ended up not spending anything for parking. Parking was free. Admission fees, we spent the $60. Day one, I gave a tip. Night one. Day two, I gave a $20 tip to the housekeeper. and then we didn't spend anything in Knick Knacks. Now that brings us to day 3, which was Monday. We checked out, so there was no hotel over here. Coffee, I budgeted $30. We ended up spending $44.41. Lunch, I budgeted $65. We ended up spending $48.09. And then dinner, we didn't spend anything, we were home. And then snacks was $20 and we spent $10. And then gas, I budgeted $76. We ended up spending $55.53. And parking, admission fee, nothing. Housekeeper, I left a $20 tip upon leaving the hotel, upon checking out. And then Knick Knacks, we didn't spend anything. Oh, I forgot. On day 2, I budgeted $562.40, including hotel. We ended up spending $437.10. And that's, we stayed on the budget by $125.30 is how much we stayed on the budget on day 2. And then on day 3, I budgeted $228 and we spent $178.03. So 228 minus 178.03, we stayed on the budget by $49.97. So in total, the hotel was $538.91. Coffee, I budgeted $80. We spent $136.35. Lunch, I budgeted $195. We spent $85.68. Dinner, I budgeted $200. We spent $133.55. Snacks, I budgeted $60. We spent $26.35. Gas, I budgeted $152. We spent $166.10. And then parking, we didn't spend anything. Admission fee, we spent it all. Housekeeper got all the $40 tip. And then Knick Knacks, out of the 53, we spent $42.86. I don't know why I said 83. Anyway, so the total budget was $1,388.91, and we spent $1,229.80. So we stayed $159.11 on the budget. So let me put this aside and I'm gonna go in my wallet here. As you can see, there's it is stuff, oh, like this. It's very stuff with bills. So let me start with this. This is what I was using to put in the Starbucks money, the Starbucks cash that we were using. Every time I will use my card, every time I will use my Starbucks card, I will just put it in this envelope. I need to get like a better envelope, especially if we're going to be traveling, because this is completely ripped. It did not survive the trip. So my Starbucks should have $66.26. Obviously there will not be cents. I have the, let me show you, I have the coins over here, the changes that I was given. Sometimes I would just leave it. Sometimes I realized that most places didn't have a tip jar, and I was like, what do I do if I want to tip you? You know, so it was kind of, it was kind of strange that there was no like tip jar. Anyway, so Starbucks, I have $66.26, and it should be okay. So 20, 40, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $66 that I'm going to take back. I wonder, I've never had to reload my card using cash. Maybe I need, that's what I I need to see if I can go in the store and reload my card using cash. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I want to know if I can reload my card with just the cash. Okay, and then I'm going to go in the back here and take the credit card envelopes out, and we can go through these guys. So next one is Amex, is $91.94. So I should have 91 or 92, probably 92. So 50, 70, 91, 2. So $92 here goes back to the bank. Okay, so that's that for Amex. And then Chase is $69.66. So $70, I guess, I'm assuming. $70 for Chase. There you go. So $70 for Chase, $69.66. So that's $70 for Chase. I'm gonna take this back to the bank, and that's pretty much it for the cards. So yeah, I'm gonna take this back to the bank. So we have, let's see how much we have that I need to take back to the bank. We have 51, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200, 220, 221, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8. 228 is how much I'm gonna take back to the bank and take care of that, the Chase, the Amex, and reload my Starbucks. Now with that said, what's going to be left here is all the, I should have $159.11 left. So in the coffee envelope I have 6. So let's do this. So I have $6 left in coffee. Let's put that here. Actually, let me just move this. Let me just put this back in this envelope, so I know that I need to take this back to the bank. Okay, and then lunch, I have $16 left. 16 left for lunch. And then there's nothing dinner because I didn't have anything planned for dinner for day 3. So how I was managing the wallet, because I had a specific budget for every day. What I had, I don't know if you guys watched my cash planning or cash stuffing video that I did for the tournament. I only was stuffing this envelope for every day. So before leaving, I had stuffed day 1 and I put the rest in the envelope, and at the end of the day over there, whatever was left, I was moving it to the buffer. That's why buffer over here is so thick, and was stuffing for the next day. So on day 3, since there was no dinner, there was nothing in dinner for day 3. Okay, and then snacks, I have $10 left in snack. So I'm at $32. And then gas, I have, let's see, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 in gas left. Okay, and no parking, no admission fees, Knick Knacks. I have $15 left, so that's 66. Okay, and then the rest should be here in buffer. So in buffer I have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91. So that's 91, 157. So 157, and I'm supposed to have 159 and 11 cents. So I'm assuming that the rest is gonna be here. So let's see, 1 2 3 4, this is $1. So 157 plus 1, that's 158. Okay, and then here this is 25 and 30 cents, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91. Okay, that's 1. So that's 159. Let's see how many coins, how many pennies I have. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, 7 cents. Ooh. Okay, $159.07 is how much I have left in cash, which is fine. It's, I don't know what happened to those first 4 pennies. Probably, I don't know, it's just pennies. But yeah, so I'm gonna put this over here. And now the $157 that I have, I don't really know what to do with it. You know, I know what to do with it. I'm going to, because there's another trip planned for there's another trip coming up for in March, and it's going to be in Spokane. So I'm gonna keep this and hold it over to the next tournament. So that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, and I'm going to try, this one's going to just to be, I don't know, I have to talk to my husband and my son to see if we all need to go. Honestly, I don't have to go. I don't want to go to Spokane. I'll go if I have to, but I think my daughter may have swimming lesson that day, one of the days. Yeah, but yeah, and it's going to save us money if we all don't go. Obviously the hotel is gonna be the same, whether, well, it might be a little bit different just because I can just book them like a king size room instead of a suite with a sofa bed. But yeah, that is to be determined. I'm definitely going to be keeping this for the next football tournament. I have $159 here. So in total, I had budgeted $850 cash, and I have $857 left. So we spent 600. Wait, no, there's some pennies. So we spent $691 total in cash for 3 days. So 3 days for a family of 5, that's like about $50 per person. So if just the 2 of them they go, I can do 50 times 2 times 2 days. Ooh, that's interesting. Yeah, okay, we'll see. I will have to talk to them to see how they want to do this. But yeah, so that's it. I really like this little template that I found on Canva. I think I need to figure out why it's crooked, and I will fix this and probably use this template for any two days or 3 days getaway in the future that I may have. But yeah, that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching and spending your time with me today. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next video, and happy saving. Bye bye.